How would you feel if your best friend was taken away from you or killed? My name is Ethan Rushing, and I'm here to tell you today how much more important it is to adopt dogs from animal shelters rather than private owners. According to ASPCA, 1.5 million dogs are euthanized each year. This is also according to Dominic Day Animal League. 3.2 million dogs are adopted each year, and all other dogs are returned to their owners. And according to Pet Finder, 78 million dogs are owned in the U.S. 1.5 million dogs each year are being killed because of either diseases inside of the animal shelter or time limits due to being bought, and there's a giant overpopulation in dogs to humans, which I will get to later on in my speech with some numbers. But I'm here to tell you today how important it is to adopt from shelters rather than from private owners. According to Bark Post, 70% of households have dogs. And according to PETA, 70% of households own cats as well. So it's 70% own dogs and 70% own cats. Also according to PETA, some shelters have the ability to euthanize and some shelters are barred from euthanizing. They are not allowed to do so. And PETA is the cause of this. So they're trying to make it a worldwide thing where dogs are not allowed to be euthanized inside of shelters at all, but due to overpopulation of shelters and the amount of money it takes to run each shelter, they're not able to do it in every single state, but a lot of states do have that. According to PetSmart, most all shelter pets are disease-free because of medicine given to them bought by tax money. And what this means is tax money is being spent on animals inside the animal shelters to get better and not get sick, but also at the same time they're in there so long that they get sick because they all live in such close quarters. So if more people adopted from shelters rather than adopted from pet owners, there wouldn't be as much overcrowding, which means there would not be as much sickness going on because there would not be as many dogs inside of each animal shelter. According to Bailing Out Benji, $2 million is spent each year to catch and kill dogs inside of animal shelters. Just the euthanization alone costs $1 million. So, and that's the other $1 million used to catch animals is also the payment for the employees doing so. But $1 million each year is used to euthanize animals, which is just absolutely outrageous. In 6 years, one unspayed female dog and her offspring can produce up to 67,000 dogs. That means within 6 years, each puppy that this first unspayed female has can produce their puppies and produce their puppies afterwards. And within a 6-year period, there could be up to 67,000 new dogs in the U.S. from one single dog. According to Spay USA, 10,000 humans are born each day and 70,000 dogs and cats are born each day. This is a huge difference, which means the population of dogs to cats and to humans is just absolutely ridiculous, which we have to stop this overpopulating of animals, because if this keeps going, there's going to be no room in shelters, which means we're going to have to keep on euthanizing, which is not good. According to Humane Society of the U.S., 14% of pets are from shelters, 48% of owned pets are strays, and 30% of pets are breeders or are from store-bought. And also, HSUS estimates there are 6 pups per litter, which means if that one unspayed dog has a pup or has a pup litter of 6 pups and all of them have litters of 6 pups and it just keeps going like that, I mean, there would just be an unlimited amount of dogs in the U.S. And if you adopt from shelters and spay your animals, it would clear up all that problem and less animals would get killed each year. But thank you for listening to my speech. In conclusion, my name is Ethan Rushing, and I believe that it is just a way better choice to adopt from a shelter rather than adopt from a private owner. Thank you.